Falcons here on Real Sports Live. We're coming to you live from Los Fresnos High School on a Tuesday evening, and it is the regular season finale in District 32 6A for both the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. We're going to jump right into what these scenarios might be. Still a lot at stake here in the final day of the regular season. After the national anthem, we're coming right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
All right, welcome back. National anthem underway. So let's start with the visiting Lady Cardinals and just what is at stake for Harlingen. Well, the case is simple. You're coming in with a 7-6 district record. You're 3-2 in your last 5. All that doesn't matter. What matters is today. A win for the Lady Cardinals means they force a play-in game with the San Benito Lady Greyhounds, who won last night against Donna North. They are 8-6. Their regular season is done. So you win. You're not necessarily in, but you give yourself a chance to play that play-in game, which is projected to be on Friday with San Benito. A loss for Harlingen, you're done. The season is over. So it's simple. Win, you get that play-in game on Friday. You lose, it's done. For Los Fresnos, although they're coming in with a 12-2 overall record, with Harlingen South winning last night, that means they get a clinch of the share. They at least clinch a share of the district title. If Los Fresnos wins tonight, they and Harlingen South will be co-district champs. By head-to-head, Los Fresnos would automatically be the 2 seed, and then Harlingen South would be the 1 seed. But a loss from Los Fresnos here would give the Lady Hawks the outright district title in 32 6A. So again, welcome aboard in a big softball game, and a game that we've kind of had circled on the calendar date when we started to kind of predict on what could happen, what might happen. Now, the big domino effect was Friday night with San Benito beating Harlingen South at home. That was a massive win for San Benito, thus making their lives a little easier, because we said last week when we sat in this seat that a couple of things can happen. A team can go 1-1, and we're looking at a play-in game that both teams can go 2-0 and still have the play-in game. Or one can go 2-0, the other could go 1-1, the 2-0 team being in, the 1-1 team being out. The least likely scenario was that both these clubs, Harlingen and San Benito, would go 0-2 down the stretch. That obviously didn't happen. It was expected for Harlingen to get the win against Rivera. They did. The big question mark was, can San Benito pull it off? They did. So they, again, are 8-6. Lady Cardinals are digging in. And we are about set to get this one underway. Kate Bettis, the sophomore, is in the circle. And we are about ready to roll here from Los Fresnos. We'll get the starting lineup after the first pitch. Bettis sets, spins, and delivers. And away we go. Swinging on the first pitch, popped up. There to make the catch. For out number 1, Alexa Bettis retired on the F6. Quickly, there's one away. First pitch misses for a ball. Ball and no strikes. So Alexa Pettis was in the leadoff spot. She was retired for the first out of the inning. This one's popped up. That's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the starting lineup for the Lady Cardinals. Batting second is Andrea Salinas. Batting third, April Garcia. She's the designated player. Batting fourth is Jamie Gonzalez. Batting fifth, Lily Rocha. In the sixth spot is Athena Lenartz. Batting seventh is Chloe Gracida. In the eighth hole is Clarissa Gomez. Batting ninth is Emilia Salinas. And Audrey Sayas is the flex, and she's in the circle for the Lady Cardinals. Fouling that one back is Salinas. For Harlingen, they did not have Audrey in their first meeting, in which Los Fresnos really put it to the Lady Cardinals 15-4 in 5 innings. The 1-2 sliced to the other way. That's going to be a fair ball. That's going to be an infield single for Andrea Salinas. A little bit of an unorthodox bounce there for Sam Campos, the starting catcher. That one bounced right in front of her. And the Lady Cardinals have the first base runner of the evening. Now coming to the plate is April Garcia. Garcia was the starting pitcher in the last time these two teams met up. Pitch misses for a ball. Let's meet the starting defense up the middle. Kate Bettis is the starting pitcher. Behind the plate is Sam Campos. Teresa Villa is the starting center fielder. That's up the middle for the Lady Falcons. Finds the river for strike one. Corners of the outfield, Victoria Altamirano is out in left. Sophie Varela is out in right. Bettis spins the 1-1. Garcia just gets a piece of it, a ball and 2 strikes. Middle of the infield, Andrea Guevara is the second baseman. Eileen Avelar is the shortstop. Natasha Gonzalez is the flex for Coach Tracy Blackman. She's playing first base. And Crystal Bettis is at third. Garcia again fouls that one off. A ball and 2 strikes, and this is a Lady Cardinal team that again is 3-2 in their last 5. April Garcia went 1 for 3 in their last meeting with an RBI single in what was a 3-run third inning for the Lady Cardinals in their first meeting. Garcia pops this one high and well out of play, and the count sticks at a ball and 2 strikes. Jamie Gonzalez in the cleanup spot. Garcia batted 5th in their first meeting. She's bumped up in the lineup and batting 3rd, and again, she was the starting pitcher. Today she is the DP, and again, she just got a piece of it from Bettis. We're seeing Altamirano show off her athletic ability. She's back in left field. Past couple of games, she had been getting the nod at shortstop. No Kayla Jimenez in the starting lineup. She also is can also play the third base position, but tonight it's Crystal Bettis. Off speed, swing and a miss. Let's go back and look at that strikeout from Crystal Bettis on our Josh Moody loans. That's one heck of a pitch with 2 strikes. Had her guessing the throw, not in time, down to first, but there's 2 away. Garcia goes down swinging, and this brings up the junior Jamie Gonzalez. She's the starting catcher. Swinging on the first pitch. Line drive right to Avelar for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit midway through the first. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolando Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons. Batting in the leadoff spot is Caitlin Perez. Batting second, Andrea Guevara. In the three-hole, Victoria Altamirano. Batting fourth, and the DP tonight is Kayla Jimenez. Batting fifth is Samantha Campos. In the sixth spot, Teresa Villa. Batting seventh is Crystal Perez. In the eight-hole is Eileen Avilar. Batting ninth is Sophie Varela, and that's the starting nine for Coach Tracy Blackman. And the Lady Falcons coming in feeling pretty good about themselves with a 12-2 district record. Their only two blemishes throughout the district year were two losses to Harlingen South. And again, a win for Los Fresnos means that they get a piece of the pie, and they'd be co-district champs, and they're locked in as the number 2 seed. And we do know that Los Fresnos will be playing Edinburgh North next Friday here at home in a one-game playoff. So that playoff news just being informed by Coach Blackman here before the game. On the flip side, it's a must-win for these Lady Cardinals if they want to play at least one more game. So Kate Bettis in the leadoff spot. Audrey Sayas, the senior, one of very few seniors on this Lady Cardinal club, sprinkled in with some sophomores, juniors. This is a very good team that is just finding their way through the district season and in what is arguably the toughest district and what has been the toughest district here in 2021. First pitch, rise ball. Sayas misses upstairs. Emilia Salinas is in center. Jamie Gonzalez is doing the catching. Audrey Sayas again in the circle. That's up the middle for Coach Josh Silva. Lady Cardinals in the road red uniforms. Sayas pitch just misses for ball 2. Up the middle, Alexa Perez is the shortstop. Athena Lenartz is the second baseman. Chloe Gracida is at first. That pitch in tight. Ball 3. Lily Rocha is the third baseman. 3 balls, no strikes right out of the gate for Sayas. 4-pitch walk, and immediately Los Fresnos is going to have their lead runner on. Now, if you're Harlingen on the road here in Los Fresnos, you have to play darn near perfect. You can't give up extra bases. You can't give extra outs. They're going to have to execute, cross the I's, dot the T's. And the key for Los Fresnos is they're going to want to jump on Harlingen early. And these first 3 innings, the first time through the lineup, we're going to get a good taste on what Sayas can bring and what Bettis can bring for these hitters. It's normally the second, third time around is when these hitters normally start to gain an advantage. Here's the 1-0, sun blaring into the eyes of myself, the right fielder, all the right side of the infield. That sun is a little extra bright here this afternoon. No clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful evening for softball. Clarissa Gomez is in right field, and Andrea Salinas is the left fielder, and that's the starting defense for the Lady Cardinals. Ground ball. Did they tag her at first? I don't think they tagged her down the first base line. Time called from the field umpire. Andrea Guevara, the batter, had a 3-0 count. Now the home plate umpire is going to say that the tag was applied. That was a dangerous play there for the Lady Cardinals. The field umpire checking with the home plate umpire, and I think this call is going to stand for out number 1. So this brings up Victoria Altamirano. Bettis did advance to third. Swinging on the first pitch, right to Lenartz, the second baseman, for out number 2, and Altamirano is retired on 1 pitch. That is a big out for the Lady Cardinals, able to get Altamirano on just 1 pitch. Now Kayla Jimenez comes to the plate. Jimenez fouling the first pitch off for strike 1. Jimenez, same spot in the lineup as the first meeting, batting cleanup and in the DP spot. Jimenez went 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run, 2 runs scored in the 4th and in the 5th. It was really that fifth inning for those Fresnos where their offense completely woke up and really changed the course of that ball game. Kayla Jimenez right in the thick of that. 2 away and a runner on third, and I understand it's the first inning, but this is a big spot for the Lady Cardinals to wiggle out of this inning with no runs allowed. After the leadoff walk to Perez, Sayas was able to force Guevara out on a ground out, then retired Altamirano on 1 pitch. The 2-1 upstairs. Misses for ball 3. Good eye from Kayla Jimenez. Samantha Campos waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the 3-1 from Sayas. Spins it home. An aggressive swing there. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. PSJ North on the flip side out of District 31 6A. They're the 1 seed. They won that district outright and will meet either Harlingen or San Benito. Called strike 3 looking, and a big strikeout for Audrey Sayas to strand the runner at third. We've played 1. We head to the 2nd. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Top of the 2nd, first pitch swinging. And that's out number 1. Lily Rocha retired on just 1 pitch. Folks, as we get closer to the postseason, we ask that for sponsorships to fund these playoff games, they want to be covered. They got to cover that UIL fee. We also have to apply for rights. There's a whole process to it. Athena Lenartz digs into the box. You can reach out to us via social media or through an email. And just let us know how you guys would like to sponsor your team. It's very simple. The team gets sponsored, they get covered, we apply for the rights. Because the playoffs are coming in a hurry. And if the playoffs started tomorrow, we have zero advertising for any of our teams. That's one key part to the puzzle on getting these games funded when it comes to the postseason. Here's the 1-2. Lenartz fouls that one back. You can get a hold of myself or Joe Bowling and just reach out on how you would like to sponsor your team, whether it's a mom and pop shop or a local business. The 1-2. Missing upstairs to Athena Lenartz. Chloe Gracida in the on-deck circle. Top of the second, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good at-bat from Lenartz. Fouls that one back. Count stays even at 2-2. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The 2-2, we'll try it again. The off-speed, Lenartz stays back on it. And that's going to be an infield single for Athena Lenartz. An impressive piece of hitting from the sophomore. That just shows Lenartz knows what she was looking for. They got Garcia swinging on that off-speed. It was the changeup, and Lenartz just simply keeping her hands back, swinging on the first pitch. Caught by Guevara, throw down to first. She's safe. That was a dangerous play from Lenartz. She got back to the bag just in the nick of time. And I think if Gonzalez comes down with that ball, Lenartz is out. That's how close that play was. Clarissa Gomez digs in, a runner on first, 2 away. Throw down to second, throws off line, and Lenartz swipes a bag. So an aggressive approach from the sophomore, stealing second, putting herself in scoring position for Clarissa Gomez. Batting 8th in the order, Salinas waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fouls it back. So the way the standings wound up shaping up, you have Harlingen South in first, Los Fresnos in second, Weslaco in third. San Benito currently 4th with an 8-6 record, Harlingen 7-6. Now, nothing can change as far as the standings go. Ground ball hit to the right side, play at first, and that's a 5-3 putout. When we'll come back, we'll dissect 31 and 32 6A on the other side of the break. No runs, a man left on midway through the second. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. As we get things rolling here in the home half of the second, 5, 6, 7. Bottom half of the order due up. Samantha Campos, the senior, digs in. In case you're just tuning in, no score. Strike one from Sayas. In case you're just tuning in, Chloe Gracida is the first baseman. Hard hit ball picked by the shortstop over to first and in time. That is a heck of a play from Alexa Bettis for out number one. That ball was hit on a dime. And Bettis showing off some leather there. That's not an easy play for a shortstop. Quickly, there's one away. Teresa Villa, the center fielder, comes to the plate. Bettis at short, Lenartz at second, Rocha at third, and Gracida at first. Jamie Gonzalez directing the traffic behind the plate. Clarissa Gomez in right, Emilia Salinas in center, and Andrea Salinas out in left. Starting defense for the Lady Cardinals. Crystal Bettis in the on-deck circle. And this sun is just blaring into our eyes out here in right field. Normally we'd get lucky with some cloud cover, but that's not the case here this evening. Not a cloud in the sky here in Los Fresnos. Here's the 2-1. Slice is foul. Two balls, two strikes, one out. So again, nothing can change as far as the standings in a way where Weslaco is locked in as the 3. We know that they're playing Vela in a best-of-3 series. Los Fresnos is locked in the 2 seed. We know they're playing Edinburgh North in a 1-gamer. And then we know that PSJ North will meet either Harlingen or San Benito. And then what we did learn is that Harlingen South, well, now they know their opponent, and it's going to be PSJA. As the Lady Bears found their way in the postseason, and if you tuned in on Thursday, we needed about a Venn diagram to figure out the playoff scenario with Bears, with PSJ, Edinburgh High, and Mission. The 2-2 popped up. Lenartz to her left, and there's 2 away. PSJ punched their ticket to the postseason via the head-to-head matchup. They came out with the best record, and that was 3-1 between PSJ, Edinburgh, and Mission. Of the 3, PSJ had the best record in the head-to-head matchup, and that was a 3-1 record. Now, going back to Thursday, the simplest scenario going into that ball game was Mission wins and they're in. Obviously, that didn't happen, and that caused the chaos and the shuffling of the 3 teams vying for that 1 spot. A ball and no strikes. And at the time, Harlingen South did not know their opponent, but now they do. Still waiting for details on that series. Here's the 1-0. Misses for ball 2. It's going to be interesting who comes out of this district as the 4 seed and who's going to play the reigning district champion PSJ North. The 2-0 misses high for ball 3, and you have to wonder, PSJ North is going to get a play-in game. Or not a play-in game, but a tune-up game, rather. Because this week, 31-6A, there are no district games. Their district wrapped up last week. That pitch just catching the corner, 3 balls and a strike. And it's up to these teams whether they want to fill in a tune-up game, or if they do or if they don't. Some coaches are not going that route. This one could be trouble, and it is. It's going to be a 2-out single. They're going to stretch this into a double. Safe on second. And Los Fresnos has themselves a 2-out base runner. Reason for concern is COVID issues. Coaches don't want to risk traveling to another school or welcoming in another team. Some coaches are just electing to just go inter-squad for the rest of the week. Some coaches are electing to have the tune-up games. Avilar steps into the box, 2 away with a runner on second. Pitch misses for ball 1. Misses high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 from Sayas. That one misses just a bit high above the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. And that's ball 4. Runners on first and second. Bettis on second. Avilar draws the 2-out walk. Sophie Varela will come to the plate. First and second. Pitch misses low. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch misses high for ball 2. So now time called in the circle with runners on first and second. Big spot here for the Lady Cards, because now you're looking at the 9th hole hitter and potentially flipping the lineup over back to the top of the order. So it's a big spot here with 2 outs. Kate Bettis waiting in the on-deck circle. Fans tuning in from Fort Worth, Texas. Kevin Knipe tuning in from Rio Grande City. Here's the 2-0. Finds the zone for strike 1. Fans tuning in from Harlingen. Fouls that one back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Campos family tuning in for both Sammy Campos and Kayla Jimenez. Here's the 2-2 from Sayas. Runners on first and second. Called strike 3, and another big strikeout to end the threat from Audrey Sayas, and the Lady Cardinals again strand the lead runner. Let's go back and look at the instant replay. In the first inning, Kate Bettis was on third, and Sayas got the big strikeout to end the threat. She does it again here in the second. We head to the third. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Welcome back, top of the third. Amelia Salinas in the leadoff spot. Trying to slap her way on, it goes foul. No balls and a strike. Top of the third, and we're seeing some nifty pitching from Audrey Sayas here through the first 2 innings. She's come up with a couple of big strikeouts to end threats. In that first inning, they left the runner on third with a big strikeout. Then first and second, Sayas came back with a big strikeout to end the threat again. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, that one's just foul. Salinas went 1 for 1 in their first meeting. An RBI single in the fourth. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the third inning. Here's the 1-2. And that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order we go. Alexa Bettis was the leadoff batter for the Lady Cardinals. She's 0 for 1 with a fly out to the shortstop in the first inning. Fastball down the middle, strike 1. Andrea Salinas in the on-deck circle. That sun's still out. We got about 53 minutes left of some sun. Painting the corners. Bettis. No balls, 2 strikes. A week ago today, it was Spedez who provided the walk-off magic in the bottom of the 7th in a 3-2 win against Weslaco. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that one back. And again, going back to the playoff seedings, and it's going to be an absolute battle for both, for PSJ North, whether they're going to get Harlingen or whether they're going to get San Benito, because both these teams have been in playoff mode for almost a month now. The last 3 weeks, most definitely. They've been battle tested against some of the better teams in the district. Ball right back up the middle. That's going to be a 1-out single for Alexa Perez. Not to say that PSG North hasn't been in playoff mode. They've been more of in a cruise control because they dominated that district. Both Harlingen and San Benito have been having to fight, scratch, and claw their way through this district and put themselves in a position for a postseason berth. Strike one to Andrea Salinas. She's 1 for 1 with a single. Perez just the third base runner of the evening so far here this evening. Top of the third, the 0-1. Pops this one up. Perez giving chase for out number 2. Now coming to the plate is April Garcia, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She is the DP tonight for the Lady Cards. And their snappy red road uniforms, Los Fresnos and the all-white. Pretty nifty uniforms for the Lady Cards. Here's the first pitch to Garcia. Fouls it off for strike one. Again, Garcia batted 5th in the first meeting, and tonight she's bumped up into the 3-hole and is the DP here tonight. That got Garcia. First and second on the hit by pitch. Bettis slides over to second. Garcia on first. Jamie Gonzalez will come to the plate. The junior backstop is 0 for 1. The wind blowing in, but we've seen this before with Gonzalez, with that wind whipping in at Harlingen South. Gonzalez still managed to hit a home run in that game. Low and in for ball 1. So now the Lady Cardinals have some ducks on the pond with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Lily Rocha in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. It's going to be a strike anyway. Gonzalez thought about it but held back. Would have been a strike looking either way. Here's the 1-1. Again, a good eye from Gonzalez. Didn't chase the rise. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Gonzalez pops this one up to the right side. No play. And the count will run even at 2-2. So we know that Weslaco and Vela will have a best-of-3 series. Los Fresnos and Edinburgh North will have a 1-gamer. Waiting to see the info on the Harlingen South PSJA matchup. And then waiting to see who PSJ North will get. Pitch is high for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Now Betta is trying to answer the bell like her counterpart Sayas did in the bottom half of the second. 3-2 payoff. Check swing, it goes foul. Count sticks, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and we'll do it again. And a good battle here between 2 youngsters that they'll see each other for at least 1 more year. Bettis a sophomore, Gonzalez a junior. The 3-2 and a good swing from Gonzalez. She fouls that one off. Gonzalez just has one of those natural swings. She definitely has some pop in her bat. She can go yard. It's very slick when it comes to getting extra bases. The 3-2, we'll try it again. Gonzalez pops this one up. On the run, that's gonna fall in for a hit. Play at the plate, sliding in, safe. RBI single from Jamie Gonzalez on a little Texas leaguer. Runners on first and third. Lady Cardinals strike first. I think that was just miscommunication between Varela and Guevara, and then that sun really playing a factor and just falling into no man's land. Looked like Varela got a little bit of a late jump on that ball, because that would have been a tough play for Guevara to make, the second baseman. Bettis comes in to score, first and third. RBI single for Gonzalez. Lily Rocha comes to the plate, 1-0 Lady Cardinals. We're going to have a courtesy runner in the ball game for Gonzalez. We're going to catch that number here on the courtesy runner. Now time called in the circle. Malia Salinas, the courtesy runner. Excuse me, that's Savannah Ramirez, number 9. Ramirez is the courtesy runner down at first. So back to the action, a ball and no strikes to Rocha. The 1-0 and a big swing. For strike one, a ball and a strike. So the Lady Cardinals get through here in the third with their second time through the order. Athena Lenartz in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-1. Rise ball missing for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. First and third, Harlingen would love to get that runner to come in from third. Garcia is standing on third. The 2-1, this one could fall in for a hit, and it does. That's going to make it 2-0 Lady Cardinals. RBI double from Lily Rocha. Garcia scores from third. And just like that, Harlingen has runners on second and third, and the line continues to move, and it's Athena Lenartz. Little 2-out lightning coming from the Lady Cardinals here in the top of the third. Lenartz trying to bunt her way on. Bettis is there, but Harlingen strikes first. They get 2 midway through the third. You're watching Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rollo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one.
Bottom of the third, top of the order due up. Kate Bettis takes the first pitch for strike one. The 0-1 fouled back for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes right out of the gate for Sayas. And again, she didn't get a crack at the Lady Falcons in their first meeting. Fouls that one back. Fans tuning in from Houston. Some fans tuning in from Colorado. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Sayas, and there's one away. Andrea Guevara now comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1. One up, one down for the Lady Cards. That pitch missing high for ball one. Ball and no strikes. Altamirano in the on-deck circle. Middle of the infield playing back. Catches the corner for strike one. It's 1-1. Gracida at first. Mrocha at third. Bettis at short. Lenart's at second. Corners of the infield creeping up. Big swing and miss for strike two. Right now, Audrey Sayas is starting to find a rhythm. Guevara down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, back-to-back strikeouts. Sayas went to the rise ball. 2 up, 2 down for Harlingen, and this brings up Victoria Altamirano. She's 0 for 1. On a line out to Lenartz. She was retired in 1 pitch in the first inning. 3 straight strikeouts for Audrey Sayas. She's retired the last 3 batters she's faced, all via the punch-out. Oh, that one just missed for ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone. Ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Just missing high and tight. 2 balls and a strike. Altamirano, like Sayas, was not in that first meeting. Altamirano did not play in that game. First time these two square off. Right to Lenartz. And a clean 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cardinals. We head to the 4th. Harlingen leads 2-0. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Top of the 4th, 2-0. Strike 1. Six, 7, 8. The order due up for the Lady Cardinals. Chloe Gracida to lead things off. Fouls that one back for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Gracida 0 for 1 with a pop-up to Guevara, the second baseman. That was in the 2nd inning. Here's the 0-2. Bettis spins it home. And a good swing, but it's foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Clarissa Gomez in the on-deck circle. Salinas in the hole in the 9th spot. 2 runs coming across the score with 2 outs. Missing high for ball 1 in that 3rd inning. Lady Cardinals were able to get on the board first. Here's the 1-2 from Bettis. This one hit foul. Campos gave chase. But the count will stick at 1-2. Gonzalez at first. Guevara at second. Right down the middle for the strikeout. Got her looking. Bettis coming back with a strikeout. Bettis at third. Avilar at short. Bettis in the circle. Starting infield for the Lady Falcons. Campos behind the plate. This brings up Clarissa Gomez. She's 0 for 1. Pitch missing outside, ball 1. Gomez retired on a 5-3 putout back in the 2nd inning. Pops this one up. Avilar there to make the catch for out number 2. Both these pitchers starting to settle in. So there's 2 away, and Salinas comes to the plate, batting 9th in the Harlingen order. Slaps this one right back up the middle. That's going to be a 2-out single. And here we go again. Looking for some 2-out lightning are the Lady Cardinals. We flip the lineup back over to Alexa Bettis. She's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Part of that 2-run third. Misses high for ball 1. And misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, and this inning looking like looking a lot like the 3rd inning, where the Lady Cardinals rallied for 2 runs, all with 2 outs. Here's the 2-0. Finds the river, got a late jump, sliding in safe. That was a close play down at second. Salinas steals a base. She got a little bit of a late jump, but Avilar unable to corral that ball in her glove the entire way. Made for a close play on second. Nonetheless, Salinas puts herself in scoring position. She's going to have a good jump with 2 away. Fouls that one off. Pitch, hard hit ball, but foul down the left field line. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count, 2 outs. Salinas on second. Bettis trying to strand the runner. 3-2 payoff pitch. That one goes foul again. The sun is slowly starting to creep down as we look out west. Once it gets right behind that gym, make things a little easier on the eyes. And the off speed misses. All right, so correction on the count. We'll try it again. That ball lined foul and well out of play. All down the third base line. This is a really good at-bat from Alexa Bettis. Fouling everything down that left field line. Everything's been on a line. Just a matter of getting your timing right, scoring up on that ball, and straightening it out. Three-two payoff pitch, hard hit ball, left center field. Vila on the run, ranging to her right. Makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, a man left on midway through the 4th, 2-0. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history. There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Bottom of the fourth. Pitch missing for ball one. Heart of the order due up, 4, 5, 6. Due up. Ball and a strike. 0 for 1 is Jimenez with a strikeout. The 1-1 popped up. Gracida making the catch right in front of the Lady Cardinal dugout. That's a good hustle play right there. Let's go back and look at the Josh Moody Loans split screen on the instant replay. Just a heads up play there from Gracida. That's not an easy play to make. And there's one away. Jimenez is retired on the F3. Samantha Campos batting 5th in the order. She comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Away for ball one. Villa in the on-deck circle. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0. Lady Cardinals lead this ball game with a 2-run second inning. This one popped up. Lenartz calling it off. And there's 2 away. Campos retired on the F4. 2 up, 2 down for Sayas. Teresa Villa will come to the plate. This game just now reaching the 1 hour mark. Just a tick over an hour. 1 hour and 8 minutes to be exact. Here's the 1-0. And the zone, strike one. Here's the 1-1. Fouls this one back for strike two. That one's well back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes, and Sayas, who has found her rhythm after that first inning, or that second inning. She was stranded 2 with that strikeout to end the inning. Since then, she's been rolling. Popped up, Lenartz. That's 7 straight retired by Audrey Sayas and the Lady Cardinals. We head to the 5th. The Lady Cardinals lead 2-0. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
Top of the 5th, first pitch swinging. Making that catch is Avalar. That was closer than what it should have been. Both her and Vila were racing in to make that catch. Andrea Salinas retired on 1 pitch on the F6. This brings up April Garcia. It's not a must-win for Los Fresnos, but again, if they would like a piece of the pie, they could be co-district champs, and I know that would mean a lot to this program. Regardless, you're the 2 seed, win or lose. And if you're the Lady Cardinals, well, if you drop this one, your season's over. Here's the 0-1. Pops it up, foul. Bettis gets ahead in the count quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Spins it home. Misses outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 from Bettis. Big swing and a miss. Got her to chase. 2 away. Two up, 2 down. Garcia goes down swinging. Jamie Gonzalez now comes to the plate. So as quickly as Audrey Sayas is working in the circle, Kate Bettis answers right back and retires the first 2 she faces. Starts this at bat with a strike looking at the knees. No balls and a strike. Lily Rocha in the on-deck circle. 2 up, 2 down, 2-0 Lady Cardinals here in the top of the 5th. Here's the 0-1. Gonzalez puts a drive into this one. Vila there showing off the range as she's done all year for out number 3. Midway through the 5th, Bettis retires the side in order. 1-2-3. 2-0 Harlingen leads. You're watching Real Sports Live.
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I hope to...
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth. And away we go. Sayas finding the river for the strike. Crystal Perez to lead it off for the Lady Falcons, 7-8-9. Pitch misses a bit high. Ball and a strike. Misses for ball 2. Here's the 2-1, spins it home. Finds the strike zone, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crystal Perez, 1 for 1 with a double in the second inning. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball down the third base line. That's going to be in for a leadoff single. Crystal Perez got every bit of that softball and smoked it down the third base line for the leadoff single. She's now 2 for 2, and Eileen Avilar comes to the plate. She drew a walk in the second inning. Pitch misses high for ball 1. So now the tying run is at the plate. It's Avilar, and the go-ahead run, Varela is in the on-deck circle. A ball in, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Catches the zone, a ball and a strike. Again, that sun's starting to creep down behind the gym. The lights are on here at the park. Here's the 1-1 outside, ball 2. No action in the Lady Cardinal bullpen. They're seeing a look on the field, and a beautiful evening here in Los Fresnos, Texas. 2-1 misses. Count runs, 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4, lost her. Runners on first and second now. Sophie Varela will come to the plate. And the Lady Falcons are in business here in the bottom half of the fifth. Now we're going to get a pinch hitter with runners on first and second. Leanne Burnillas is the pinch hitter. First pitch swinging for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses upstairs, a ball and a strike. One on the way. Oh, that one just misses for ball two. I thought that was a strike from up here, but that pitch just missing. 2 balls and a strike. Fouls that one off. Burnillas pinch hitting for Sophie Varela in the 9-hole. Kate Bettis in the on-deck circle. Lady Falcons itching to get back to the top of the order. Key spot here with nobody out. Here's the 2-2. Pops this one up. Sayas makes the catch. 1 away. It's a big out. Sayas showing off the athleticism, running and making that basket catch for out number 1, but we go to the top of the order. Big spot in this ball game. We're halfway home in the bottom of the 5th. Runners on first and second. Kate Bettis, first pitch swinging to the shortstop. Bettis flips over to third. Throw is offline. Play at the plate. It's a high throw. It's a run will score. It's 2-1. Los Fresnos cuts back into this ball game. Second and third. Bettis reached on a fielder's choice. Bettis tried flipping it. And the throw was off the line, both on the flip and the throw to the plate. So that results in a Los Fresnos run. That's just a tough play to make on the third base side. Then the throw was well off the line. So with 1 out, Los Fresnos in business with runners on second and third. Andrea Guevara comes to the plate with 1 away. Avilar on third, Perez on second. Guevara is 0 for 2. And it's a pinch hitter. That's Dakota Martinez. Fouls that one off. So the sophomore Martinez will get the pinch hit duty here in the 2-hole. Coach Blackman digging into her back pocket. And pinch hitting in the 9 spot and in the 2 spot here in the inning. Victoria Altamirano comes to the plate, second and third. Martinez pops this one up. Bettis makes the catch. 2 away. That's a big out. And that's showing the confidence that Coach Blackman has in her bench. 2 pinch hitting spots here in the inning. Martinez, plenty of power at the plate. Now you're looking at Victoria Altamirano. She's 0 for 2. Second and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch misses high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses inside for ball 2. Altamirano is 0 for 2. Would love to get a hit here. Chopper picked by the shortstop Bettis over to first. Gets the out, and the Lady Cardinals get out of the jam. They strand runners on second and third. We've played 5 as we head to the 6th. Lady Cardinals lead by 1. You're watching Real Sports Live.
If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that
Top of the 6. 5, 6, 7. The order due up for the Lady Cards. Well, Fresno's got to run back. They stranded 2 runners on second and third. Here's the 1-1 from Bettis. Lost the handle on the off speed. Here's the 2-1. Popped up. Avilar there to make the catch. 1 away. Athena Lenartz. She is 1 for 2 with a single in the second and a pop up to Bettis in the third. So now that sun tucked away behind the gym. Prize ball, swing and a miss for strike 1. Fouls it back. Bettis is ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. That one just missed for ball 1. Lennart's showing a good eye there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And Lennart shoots that one foul. Chloe Gracida in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2. Lennart puts it in play. Past the diving Avilar. That's going to be a 1-out single for Athena Lennart. Lady Cardinals digging into their bench. They have a pinch hitter here. Haley Vasquez will come to the plate. Pinch hitting in the 7th spot for Chloe Gracida. Swinging on the first pitch. That's well out of play for strike 1. No balls and a strike, 1 away. Here's the 0-1. Chase the rise, popped up. Left side of the infield, Avilar there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Clarissa Gomez will come to the plate. We're going to get another pinch hitter here. Oh no, that's going to be Gomez. First pitch swinging. Fouls it off for strike 1, so Gomez stays in the game. Lennart's the lone base runner on first. She got aboard on a 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. Late swing for strike 2. Los Fresnos would like to keep this at a 1-run game when we head to the bottom of the 6th. Fouls that one off. Gomez stays alive in the count. She's 0 for 2. A ground out to third and a fly out to short in the 2nd and 4th inning. Here's the 0-2. Just gets a piece of it foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And again, if the Lady Cardinals win here tonight, they force that play-in game with San Benito to determine the 4th seed. Here's the 0-2. Pitch high for ball 1. Once this game is over, and if Harlingen does get the win, we'll expect those details here soon. Expecting the game to be on Friday, in a matter of whether it's in Harlingen or San Benito. Gets her looking, strike 3. Harlingen strands 1. They lead by 1 midway through the 6th on Real Sports Live.
Over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc. You're gonna find.
Bottom of the 6. Kayla Jimenez will be leading it off. 4, 5, 6, the order due up. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Heart of the order due up for Los Fresnos. Now you're starting to count outs if you're the Lady Cardinals. Pops this one up. Out of play for strike 2. Jimenez 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout in the first and a flyout in the fourth. Audrey Sias has pitched masterfully in the circle. She's pitched her way out of a couple jams in the first couple of innings and has kept this potent Lady Falcon offense at bay with just 1 run in the 5th. Here's the 1-2. Popped up left field. That's going to fall in. No one covering third. Jimenez is trucking towards third. She's going to stop on third. Leadoff triple. Kayla Jimenez with a leadoff triple. That's not an error. It didn't go off her glove. It just misplayed it in left field was Andrea Salinas. Now, as an outfielder, you're looking up at the sky, and this is what we call the twilight, where you're in the middle of dark, and then you're in the middle where you got the sun, and it can be difficult for an outfielder to track that ball when it's coming down. That is a huge play there for Los Fresnos. Leadoff triple, the tying run on third, base hit into left field, tie game. And a blink of an eye, Sam Campos, the senior, ties things up at 2. On an RBI single. We got ourselves a brand new ball game. Nothing fancy there from Campos, just found a gap in the 6 hole. Now this brings up Teresa Avila, and now the momentum in favor of the home team. Swinging on the first pitch. On the run, makes the catch. And Villa is retired on 1 pitch. Crystal Pettis comes to the plate. Salinas came racing in and made that catch. Crystal Pettis at the plate with 1 away. Throw down to first, safe. That's a close play down on the first base side. Here's the 1-0. Pitch high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 misses. Count runs, 3 balls, no strikes. There's 1 out in the inning after the leadoff triple from Jimenez. RBI from Campos, ball 4. Runners are on first and second. So Eileen Avilar will come to the plate. Runners on first and second. The lead run in scoring position with just 1 away. Strike 1. Campos on second, just toying with Gonzalez. No one was covering second, but just casually making her way back to the bag. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and miss for strike 2. Pitch misses high. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses low. Good eye from Avilar. Senior right here trying to come through. Senior versus senior right here for Los Fresnos and Harlingen. Here's the 2-2. Upstairs, ball 3. Looking at a spot where you could load the bases here, and then you can get the force play at the plate on a ground ball in the infield. 3-2, picked by Perez, play over to third, and that's a nifty play right there to keep runners on first and second with 2 away. Just a veteran move from Perez, able to have the awareness, just that softball IQ. Made a good throw down to third. There's 2 away. So Avilar reaches on a fielder's choice. Swinging on the first pitch. Fouls it off for strike 1. Misses for ball 1. Eliana Bornias with her second trip to the plate, pops that one up to Gracida. Out number 3, Sayas wiggles out of the jam, but we're all tied up at 2 as we head to the 7th. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
The best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
Top of the 7th, high stakes here in Los Fresnos. 9-1-2, the order due up for the Lady Cards. Emilia Salinas is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single in the 4th inning. Season on the line for the Lady Cardinals if they want to keep playing. The 0-1. Hard throw is going to leg that one out for an infield single. Now the throw was offline, but from up here it looked like Salinas was going to leg that one out anyway. So I'm going to credit her with an infield single. Salinas, a multi-sport athlete, also on the track. It's a pretty good sprinter, and she showed off her speed down that first base line. Now we're back to the top of the order with Alexa Perez. Showing bunt that's in there for a strike. So in these situations, it's extremely important to get your leadoff runner on. And Salinas did just that. And it's a matter of just get on base. Whether it's a walk, a hit, you're hit by the pitch. You just need your leadoff runner to get on in this spot in a tie game and in the 7th inning. The interesting thing here for Harlingen, it was 9-1-2. You're going to get the top of the order. Los Fresnos will go to the bottom half of the 7th with their leadoff 1-2-3. So both offenses are going to get a crack at it with the top of their lineup. Right now, Harlingen gets their lead runner on. Here's the 1-1, the pitch, big swing and miss. Salinas trucking for second. She's going to be safe. Salinas going for third. Standing up on third is Salinas. Safe on third. Salinas just showing off the wheels on the base paths. That is a heck of a play there from Salinas. Just showing off the wheels. Heads up base running. Game on the line. Says, I'm going to go out there and make a play. Popped up and out of play. And again, a win here for Harlingen would force a play-in game with San Benito. A loss would end their season. For Los Fresnos, a win, they would get a share of the district title. A loss would mean Harlingen South wins the district outright. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs. Here's the 2-2. Fouls that one back. Pettis 1 for 3 on the night. with a single and a run scored in the third and flew out in the first and in the fourth. The go-ahead run on third. Nobody out. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. Oh, the count stays even, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Count runs full, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 3-2 payoff pitch. Fouls it back, and a good at-bat from Alexa Perez. We've seen that throughout the night, just continuing to battle back in the count, fouling off anything that's close. Right now, this is a battle, and these two teams, they know each other. Just a matter of who wants it more. 2-2 game, top of the 7th. Pops this one up to the left side. Diving, making the catch. But here's the play at the plate, sliding safe on the tag, and one of the more bizarre plays you'll see. Coach Blackman immediately calling time. The run's gonna score. You get the out, but I mean, you can slice this up in so many ways because you make the out. I'm gonna go back and look at the replay quickly. That's a heck of a catch by Avilar. First pitch swinging. And there's 2 away. Let's go back and look at the replay. Because you have the runner on third. Now, because she was diving, you don't have time to get back up and make the play at the plate. I mean, it's almost as if you want to let that fall to save that runner from tagging up at third. I mean, I don't know. Again, there's so many ways you can slice it and say, well, you need to get the for sure out. Pitch upstairs for ball 1. But Harlingen answers back and gets that run back. It's 3-2. Here's the 1-0. Pops it up. It's an interesting play there, and it was a heck of a catch. So you can go the route of where you get the out, you exchange an out for a run, and you know your offense is good enough to answer one back. Popped up to the left side. The batter is April Garcia. She's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts in the first and in the fifth. Was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the third inning. Garcia was a part of that 2-run third. Lady Cardinals answer back and take a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 7th. Hey, good sportsmanship there from Sam Campos, tying April Garcia's cleats. Here's the 1-2. Count will run even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, just good sportsmanship there on the replay. Simply says, Sam says, I'll tie your shoes, no big deal. Don't really see that every day. Here's the 2-2. Off speed, Garcia gets a piece of it, and it's foul. Count sticks at 2-2. And again, when we go to the bottom of the 7th, it's going to be the top of the order due up for the Lady Falcons. The 2-2 will try it again. The pitch, Garcia belts this one well foul. And the count sticks at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 looking. Out number 3, but the Lady Cardinals score 1. They lead 3-2. Last shot for Los Fresnos on the bottom of the 7th. They're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Bottom of the 7th. We're ready to roll. 3-2, Lady Cardinals lead this one. A win. They'll secure themselves a play-in game with San Benito. 3 outs away from keeping their season alive. Top of the order due up, Kate Bettis to lead it off. First pitch swinging. Fouls it back for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses high, a ball and a strike. Los Fresnos, their last shot here, and they have the top of the order due up. Harlingen in the top of the 7th went 9-1-2. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball. This one's crushed. This one's deep. This one's back over the wall and gone. Kate Bettis says, see you later. Touch them all. She'll take the tour. We're tied up at 3. Unbelievable. 1 week later, Bettis goes yard in the 7th. Bettis just put a drive into that one. Sent it into the twilight. We're all tied up at 3. A week ago today, Bettis was the walk-off hero against Weslaco. A week later, she answers back with a left hook, ties this game up. Strike 1. So Andrea Guevara Guevara 0 for 2. Dakota Martinez got a pinch hit in the 5th for Guevara. I mean, what else do you expect, right? These two teams going at it all year. Lenartz picks it over to first. And there's one away. Victoria Altamirano will come to the plate. And Kate Perez is a player. I'd mentioned it a couple weeks ago with their 8-0 win at San Benito, that was the game where she solidified herself as a serious player, only just a sophomore. Pitch high for ball 1 to Altamirano. She's 0 for 3. Altamirano could be due a hit. But Los Fresnos ties it up on a leadoff home run from Perez. The 1-0, and that's a walk-off swing right there from Altamirano, just swinging out of her shoes, trying to end this one in one swing. Sayas, she's pitched extremely well in this ball game. She's definitely given her team a chance. Here's the 1-1, the pitch. Rise ball, misses upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Altamirano slices this one the other way. Pass to the outstretched glove. Altamirano's rounding second. Altamirano trucking for third. Altamirano going to the plate. Inside the park, home run. Los Fresnos wins. 4-3 on a walk-off inside the park home run from Victoria Altamirano. The Lady Falcons rally in the bottom of the 7th. And that's the season for the Lady Cardinals. Their season is over and they're in disbelief. Unbelievable finish here in Los Fresnos. Altamirano provided the walk-off shot, went past the outstretched glove. Altamirano was on her horse, rounding second, headed for third. She had the green light the entire way. And the Lady Falcons, well, they get a share of the district title. Coach Tracy Blackman and her team will head into the playoffs with some momentum. They'll take on Edinburgh North. They win this one in dramatic fashion with 2 runs in the 7th. 4-3 to recap the scoring. Harlingen scored 2 in the 3rd. Then Los Fresnos rallied for 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. The Perez home run in the 7th. And then the inside the park from Altamirano to cap off the comeback. And the Lady Falcons, co-district champions of 32-6A with Harlingen South, they win this one 4-3. Harlingen, meanwhile, on the flip side, their season is over at 7-7. So the Lady Cardinals falling just short of the postseason here in 2021. So the Lady Cardinals, again, a team that's going to be getting a lot back next season. Sayas, one of the few seniors on this team, so the expectations still high for this Lady Cardinal team. A team that had to endure a lot. They missed Sayas for a stretch of games. They were in the toughest district in 32-6A. So a lot coming back for these Lady Cardinals. They played a heck of a season. It was fun watching this team, a team built with power, with speed, with youth. So the future is bright for these Lady Cardinals. On the flip side, we're going to wrap things up, and the Lady Falcons our co-district champions. They win this one by a final score of 4-3. We're going to talk with Victoria Altamirano as we wrap things up here in Los Fresnos. Again, the final score, Los Fresnos 4, Harlingen 3. On behalf of myself, Kevin Arrow, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Real Sports Live, saying so long and good night from